I listen to Bob Marley when I wake up.
Yeah.
Bob Marley. You know his father was white.
Dead ass?
Father was a slave master, I think. That raped
See, bro?
his mom and yeah.
Niggas be unconsciously cooning and fuck with Bob Marley. You know,
But
his
no,
pops was
yo,
white.
this is my thing. I was saying this.
What?
I was saying this a few weeks ago. I've always had this thought though, but it's like, and I hope this is not problematic, right? I hope nothing I say is problematic. But for example, a lot of slaves, African American slaves, were raped, and they had kids that are mixed, right? And down the lineage, people always look at it like, oh, my grandmother was raped by the slave master. That's one way to look at it. But you could also look at it like your grandfather raped a woman. Right? Why don't people ever look at it from that perspective?
You know what else?
All the feminists back with that comment. All the feminists is back on your side.
Yeah, facts.
Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing, yeah, because you're right. Like, stop putting the man what he did and like what happened to the female.
Exactly. Like your grandfather made a victim out of an innocent black woman, you light skinned motherfucker. That's how you got here. You feel me?
Yeah, that's tough.
Is that wild? Am I gonna cancel for saying that?
You know,
Nah.
female light skins hate light skinned kids
Why?
because they want their kids to be dark skinned.
Light skinned people?
Yeah.
I have found that
light-skinned.
light skinned people are more like pro black.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that an insecurity thing?
Nah, you know what it was though? Cause like Malcolm X used to get beat the fuck out by his mom, and he was the lightest one, and it was just for that reason. That you a light skin. She would tell Malcolm to go outside and go get some sun. Just go outside and stay outside.
Do you think because she knew that being light skinned was viewed as like maybe a weakness for a black person, and there was a negative back then
For a
there
black
was a negative
person,
connotation.
yeah. I don't know, bro. She was, but Malcolm X said that's how a lot of the light skinned people were.
Another thing that I want to address in our community is that we always talk about the house nigga, right? And for some reason, black people shitting on the house nigga is a cool thing. Like, oh, you a house nigga. But you're literally no, but listen though. But you're literally shitting on someone that was a slave.
Yeah.
Like white people are not allowed to say the N-word. I don't think we're allowed to shit on anyone that was a slave. Like, this person was still a slave, and somehow we're allowed to shit on them because they worked in the house, or they were the you understand?
Under servitude.
Word. It's like, bro, we not allowed to do that. That's another thing. We gotta stop doing that.
But did y'all see the video
it's a
of the dude that was he was making a little skit of two slaves cracking on each other?
Nah, that's probably funny though.
Yo.
Was it like Ma Rainey? I study you, nigga.
Nah. Nigga was like, yo, God forgive me. Man said, yo, your son weak as fuck. He only could hang on the news for 2 minutes. My son would have lasted 5 minutes.
Wow.
Swear to God, he said that.
Yo, but I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nah.
The type of shit that slaves were probably talking about was wild back in the day.
Yo.
Dave Chappelle had a fire skit too.
What is it about?
The slaves on the blocks, like what they was talking about. Get drafted, like I got a better jump than you.
Bro, that's what they said. He's like, yo, I got better jeans. He was like, when I ran away, I gotta wait for 5 days. You gotta wait for 3 days.
You ever seen the one with Key and Peele? Key and Peele.
Oh, was that what it's a kid?
Yeah, it was Key and Peele, and they was like the one light skinned dude. Once again, right back to light skin. He wasn't getting sold, and he was tight. He was like, "Yo, what's wrong with me, my nigga? Like, I'm strong. I could work. I could pick some cotton.
Yo, we go to hell.
We wildin'."
Shit.
But how do you feel personally as a black man that live in Long Island? I know you're surrounded by bunnies. Malcolm, you could chime in on this too about black men that get shit for dating or liking white women.
Why do y'all like?
But I'm gonna give you my
yeah.
face on that because my guys in here too. That wasn't even like a big thing like growing up. Like until you got to college and motherfuckers started, you were like, oh shit. Like in high school, it was even growing up in a lone community. It's normal, bro. Like you would see that, be like, okay, that's life.
I would say that's one thing I do not like that black women do.
See, thank you, because you don't know. Like we said, when we had Ball on the show, one lady started whining, like, why are you talking about this with a white? Bro, you don't know what Balla been through. You don't know how he grew up. Like that's why you can't say certain things.
Not at all.
Cause like stuff like that is normal. I'm pretty sure it's normal for you to see an interracial couple.
Yeah,
like Malcolm X when
facts.
when Malcolm X went to Harlem, he said it was normal to see an interracial couple.
And my thing is like with black women, it's like we all know black men are the most attractive men on the face of the earth, right? Right, Bella? Is that is that right to say? But my thing is like, even if you're because the issue is like, yo, y'all always going for these white girls, or y'all only like white girls. And once again, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to start doubling down on everything I believe. If y'all don't agree with me, y'all don't agree with me. When y'all see a black man and y'all think to yourselves like, yo, that's a sexy chocolate motherfucker. Like, I want to cuddle with him. I want to have sex with him, whatever it may be. That's you're expressing your sexual desires, right? Who are you to take that from a black man if that's how he feels when he sees a white girl? Like, say he only likes white women, and the way that you feel when you see a sexy black man feels like that when he sees a white girl. Who the fuck are you to take that away from him? That's how that nigga feel. It has nothing to do with you. And I understand why
tell her to go to the DMV.
Word, bro. Word.
Come on, son.
And I understand. I'm a black man. I understand the insecurities in the black community, especially with black women, with the things they had to deal with. But every insecurity should not be acted upon, and that's one that y'all really got to chill the fuck out.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's what you see around. If she go to the DMV, a lot of shit people would not complain about. Like if you in New York complain about a certain race, then go to the DMV, bro. Yeah. Go to Washington D.C. Nigga, you be like, yo, why are people complaining about this shit?
Heard.
You gonna see the 6 figures black families? Like, come on.
Heard. Word. DC is where black optimism is at. Shout out to all the black men that like their white women. This was something I wanted to say. If you're a black dude and you only date white girls, there's one stipulation in this whole agreement. You got to take her to Africa for y'all first trip together.
Man, that's a cap already.
Why is that?
I've been to other places. Yeah.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?